friends, welcome again to my channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow Pro. Friends, today in this video we are going to see about how to transplant our muskmelon plant into our other hydroponic system. Friends, if you remember, couple of days back I have put a video on how to grow muskmelon directly into the hydroponic system. In that video we have seen that putting a seed directly into the coco peat grow bed and start growing muskmelon. We have also discussed that we are going to grow muskmelon into 3 different systems. So other systems are DWC buckets and media buckets. Now for both of them we cannot plant the seed directly, so that we have prepared this nursery by putting the seed. Now this nursery has become 13 days old and you can see that all this plant having almost 3rd leaf. Some plants have already developed the 4th leaf. So this is the right stage at which we can transplant this plant into our required media and required system, so that they can grow well and produce good fruit. Now today in this video I am going to explain you in detail about how we are going to transplant them into the different system. The first is the DWC system, where we are going to transplant them into the net cups like this with the help of a sponge. You can also use coco peat for fixing this plant, or you can use the clay ball for supporting the plant. But as we need to make the system clean enough, we are going to use sponge for supporting them. The other system, the media bucket, we have media, clay ball, and we are going to plant them directly into the clay ball as we plant the seedling into the conventional method into the soil. I will demonstrate both of the method how we are doing it. So to know how we are doing it, please stay connected to the video till the end. Let's start this video. So friends, as I have said you, these plants are now ready to transplant. Now you can see that some of them are only sprouted, some of them are only on the 2 leaf, but for us the whatever plant develop the 3 or 4 leaf are good for the transplant. Now for transplanting them into the media buckets, we need to take it with the coco peat, and for transplanting them into the DWC bucket we need to clean the roots, and then with the help of sponge we will fix it in the glass. But first we need to take out the plants. So what we will do, we carefully dig this out and take the plant out. So we are just losing it out, and this is with the coco peat. We are putting it aside, which we are going to plant it into media bucket. So other plant we are taking it out. So now here you can see this plant is with the open root. So we are going to put this plant into this water and clean this root like this. The another plant also we are going to dig it out. This we are digging it with the coco peat. So again we are putting this into side. Now we are going to transfer this. For transplanting it is very easy. We need to take this sponge, take this plant, now at the time of placing, I will show you from the close, we need to put this portion below the cot and this is above. So what we will do, we will fix this plant at this position and just lock this sponge. This will support the plant, and here is the root which will go into the water for nourishment. Now we will take this cup and carefully place this plant into this cup like this. So this completes our transplanting into the net cup. Likewise, we will transplant around 4 plants for the DWC bucket, and we will take 2 plants for our media bucket. So we will take one more plant from here to take it into media bucket. This is with the coco peat, and remaining we will be sowing into this net cups. Now let us see how we are transplanting them into the media buckets. So friends, now we are going to plant this into these media buckets with the clay balls. Here we have the plant which we have taken out with the coco pit. Now what we'll do, we'll make the place for placing this coco pit root ball into this media bucket, with shifting all the clay balls media. We are going to put it deep around 1 inch, then its normal depth. So we are replacing these balls outside, and then we are going to support this clay ball for another 1 inch and place this plant. This is the simple method with which we can place the plant. Once we do the planting, we need to immediately give the water so that all the roots which are disturbed will get water immediately, and they will get a good chance to connect to these clay balls and set their roots. So this is the procedure we need to follow for setting this plant. Now we need to ensure that we need to give water at least twice a day so that this plant will not feel any stress and set well. Once the plant will set well, we will start giving nutrition solution for its growth. But this is the simple way we will complete our sowing into the media bucket. Now we are going to see whatever plants we have put it into net cup, that we are going to put into the nursery. So let us see that how we are putting it into the nursery. So friends, now we have bring all these plants which we have transplanted into net pot for the nursery. This is our nursery tray where it is with the many holes and the water is filled into the bottom. Now we have filled the water into this such that when we put the empty cup, it is just touching the bottom of the glass. It is only touching 1 or 2 millimeter. So what will happen when we put our net cup into this tray? Our plant root will got water at the bottom, and water will be only touching the root, not the stem. So it will be protecting our plant from the root rot also. So we simply need to put this plant into this tray like this, and this will start getting set into this water. Now we are going to keep this plant in this tray for another 2 days. Here we have filled only the plain water. So once the plant will start new growth and new roots, that is the water root, then we are going to shift it to the DWC bucket and start growing it. So friends, this is all about transferring our muskmelon plant either into the media bucket or into DWC bucket. So friends, how do you find my way of growing a nursery and transplanting them to grow into the all type of hydroponic system? Please write me back into the comment box. And if you are also planning to grow watermelon, muskmelon type of plant into hydroponic, then start it the way I have shown you and get the best quality sweet fruit on your hydroponic garden. Happy growing!